Hello fellow gearheads, petrol heads, and garage rehab watchers. This is your guy Christopher Watson of Crack Media, and I'm going to start off a little different with this video. One of my previous garage rehab reviews actually has done pretty decent as far as, I guess, view count goes, and I actually got a comment from Gas Monkey Garage, or the Gas Monkey Garage YouTube channel, and that's freaking awesome. Thank you, Gas Monkey Garage, for commenting in the video and checking the video out. That made my day. As far as any other viewers or subscribers, like I said, I do read the comments. I do like when people comment on the videos, so make sure if y'all have any comments or any questions, or if you like the video, hit that like button, because I do pay attention to that. Let's get into today's review. We're going to talk about 4x4s, off-roading, and people getting stabbed. In this episode of the review of Garage Rehab, episode number 5, Richard Rawlings visits a garage located in New Caney, Texas, which is in the Houston area. And Houston, like any other big city in Texas, is humongous. There's going to be a lot of pool to grab some income. Richard and Russell visit Offset Kustoms, and Offset Kustoms is it's supposed to be primarily a 4x4 or off-roading shop. So they service or upgrade trucks, Jeeps, anything that has four-wheel drive. They do suspension work, they do wheels, they do tires, anything that's going to help you have a nice off-roading truck, off-roading Jeep, off-roading vehicle. They'll do their work. Now, anyway, Richard and Russell visit the shop, and they get in the shop and they see that it's like PVC airlines. The problem with PVC airlines is that PVC pops if it's under too much pressure. Well, if that PVC pops and it hits you, it's deadly, or just it can hurt pretty much. Okay. Second thing they see that some of the lifts are actually like plugged in to like a strip of power, or into a power strip with multiple plug sources, so you're not really getting the maximum power you can get. But also, because of that, there can be a short in one of these things, which could also electrocute people. Now, outside of that, Richard sees that some of the employees of the garage are on the clock and just on the phone, or on the clock and just not doing anything, which means they're not making money. If you work in a place where, I mean, phones are okay to have, make sure you're working at least, 97% of the time. I just threw that random number out, but seriously, like, you're at a job to make money. You're not at a job to text and do dumb stuff on the clock. I know this generation, or a lot of people are doing that, but like, you have a job to work to make money, not a job to sit there to make money. Anyway, so, and then Richard asked Morgan, which is the guy, Richard asked Morgan, like, okay, so with all this stuff going on, what's your best month of income? And Morgan says, well, our best month of income has been $85,000. Richard actually seemed surprised. He's like, that's a pretty good amount of money. And how much do you average? And they're like, actually, for a few months we actually averaged about $85,000, which is legit. But then Richard's like, okay, then why am I coming to help you? He's like, actually, Morgan says that he actually tried to help out another garage and the garage like stabbed him in the back basically. I mean, was doing dumb or crooked stuff, had other you know, had their clients and customers thinking that they do terrible work, and I mean, basically tarnished Offset Kustoms name. Also, the garage was writing hot checks. So it's like, I mean, you want to be helpful. You can't. I mean, if you're a pretty brand new shop as well, you can't help everybody. You have to get yourself off the road or off the ground before you can really help somebody. Anyway, Richard cuts to the chase and says, look, I'm kind of scared to help you because of what's all going on, but then at the same time, I want to help you because I used to be in this situation. You know, I used to be broke, and I mean broke as in like sleeping on his sister's couch and stuff. So anyway, Richard says, I'm gonna give you 180 grand of my 180 grand of my money, my time, my resources, and I'm gonna help you. But again, like he always says, I'm taking over and you're cutting out all this other crap. So he does. Now they do this. I think this is probably the coolest rehab since the beginning of the show. They put, you know, they tear everything down, do this I say rhino lining, but do a lining on the floor of the garage, and they do like a new white lining actually in the office area. They actually kind of reused some of the lifts they had because they were fairly new, because the shop has only been open like a year. So anyway, but the cool thing is they actually got brand new glass doors compared to glass garage doors instead of like the old aluminum doors. So you can actually see inside of the garage. They did this new like rock look concrete out in front. They did a actual like basically a little mini rock climbing set in front, to where you can set a truck or Jeep up in front to show the suspension travel and all that good stuff. Being that they're in Texas, and if any of y'all live in Texas, y'all can vouch for me. Being that they're in Texas, there are bajillions of trucks there, okay? It's like Texas and California are like truck central. So you need to show your product off to have people come to want to spend money. So if you have a big truck or Jeep or lifted something out in the front, then you know you're gonna have people come and say, oh my goodness, like did y'all actually do this to this truck? Then you know you can say, yeah, we did. That's what we do all day, every day. In this episode again, Richard Rawlings actually talks about trying to reach out to other companies or other places that they can have a cash flow from. So they actually talked to the fire department in New Caney, and they're like, hey, we can service your fleet vehicles. Obviously we can't service the fire engine, but we can service the trucks that you use to run out to all the different I say scenes, but all the different jobs that you have to do, and which is excellent, because fire departments normally have, I don't know, I'm probably making this up, but I mean, let's say the fire department next to where I live, they have about 3 different fleet trucks. But if you have a bigger fire department, they have five or more. So I mean, they're gonna, you know, if you get the service there, they're gonna get paid, because I think that's more like state ran, so they have a budget for that. Anyway, this rehabilitation or rehab actually was probably the coolest one I've seen. And it's different because it's a 4x4 shop, not a high rise shop, not a performance shop, and even different from the last shop of a small automotive shop. So, I mean, are any of you guys that watch this, do y'all drive trucks? Do y'all drive 4x4s? What do y'all think about this? I mean, is this cool that he actually wanted to rehab a shop that was different from his, a 4x4 shop, an off-road shop? If so, drop a line down below. I think if I lived in that area, I'd probably go to that shop because it looked pretty cool. Anyway, we'll catch you on the next video. As always, thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all have a great day. Peace out.